Yeah, my vent right now is about the racist music industry against mainstream black music because I don't want to hear, it cracked me up when people talk about, oh, well, you got to go look for it and all that. Look for what? When I was a kid, you could go find funk bands and you could find bands that were successful and they were successful and maybe and they didn't cross over unless they got whitewashed, but it was successful. So who tells you that you know, oh, we didn't have to go look. We had a FM and AM radio back in the day, and the bands could play, the artists could play, the players could sing, they could do the whole nine. Not no auto tone, not no mumbling, not no putting you to sleep, not no drug infested one heartbeat. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not no age thing or nothing. Crap has always been around. It's just that back in the day, people had some standards, but believe the government and other factors had a factor in with the industry to push out bands playing beautiful music. And there were beautiful, strong black bands that made great music. Musicianship that was fully enriched, truly engaging, songwriting to match, dance steps, and a flair on that stage that you knew that you had to bring it. So you ask yourself, because the bottom line is, as more and more time goes by, who stole and stealing the soul? It's like it's a handful of acts that still do some stuff, but you wonder, you're looking at it, and it does affect black, it affect the black acts more so with the mainstream with the racist industry because they whitewash everything and they want to like make it, take the genre and like let's make it all like it. No, great acts, great musicianship. You're looking for things like that. Who stole the black band concept? The music industry is held accountable for that. Had Earth, Wind, and Fire, and the Commodores, and Barcades, and Cameo, and Parliament Funkadelic, and War, and Hard Players, and Function, you know, and Rick James, and you had and Stone City Band, and you had Kool and the Gang, and Meters, and Mandrill, Tower Power. It can go on and on. And Lakeside, you had people that were bringing it, you know, you know, the hard players, the Isley Brothers, people like that. You're looking for that balance. And so, where is that going on? Where is that at where you turn on your radio and you want to hear that? No one, you know what? You don't want to have to go to Cyrus Radio or this, that, to that. But they purposely turned up, they exterminated black bands. The fullness of it, it's like concept of paying for instrumentation, you know. And now they want to invite it and pretty much you can flip a beat in your room, you can do this, you do that, which is cool. However, there's a certain fullness and richness that was there. And let's be realistic. They could still have it if they wanted to because they still charging acts, or even with the streams and everything that's going on now, it's still basically like the 8-track low budget check you get. You're not getting much more. You got to stream a gajillion bites and looks just to even break a dollar, break real money. So, what a kind of hustle it is always a hustle within the industry. And I just say that as a consumer and as a fan, and I say, look at the quality and how you watered things down for what? You know, for what? So, they should have the black bands, and I said bands fully, you know, playing and singing and entertaining, put the whole nine on a regular, because men conditions still do their thing. So you should have that concept in R&B, and it's been a lost feeling, and it was a purposely done. Don't get me wrong, there've been some great talented solo acts, etc., etc. However, you know, the band they brought it, and that's a lost art. That's a lost feeling. A lot of great talented bands, and it's missing. It's missing in the music, and you shouldn't have to go. You shouldn't have to go if radio controls and pimps everything you hear and see. So why you take the band away? So that's my vent about the racist music industry and the conspiracy to take away the funk and that band sound, that thing that you be looking for in your music, the thing why so many, let's call it like what it is, a lot of rappers getting notoriety, and they've been riding off those grooves, while the original artists still have to like kind of still get caught on the chilling circuit, still have to kind of hustle just to break ends meet, and it ain't right. It's false advertisement. That's my take.